in your essay that I found, I may be biracial and have Asian heritage, but that identity has no bearing on my most important and fulfilling identities. Child of God, daughter of two great parents, proud sister, and friend to many. This is a wonderful, powerful statement. Share with our audience what experiences have prompted you to write that specific statement.
Thank you, Dr. Dave. Well, as I was writing this essay, I was aware that people would try to write me off as just another Asian American and, again, boil me down to the exterior qualities that a lot of people would see just on first glance. But at the end of the day, we're all human and we're all searching for meaning. And so for me, that meaning is found in Christ. And I wish I could say to you that I've always felt that way, but it was something I really had to come into in my own time. As a baby, I was baptized in a Catholic church, and it actually wasn't until middle school when my friend had introduced me to her hometown church that I started attending for a couple years and then decided to get baptized. And that was the best choice of my life because my faith reminds me of what truly matters. And it's not your position, it's not the boxes you check or who you know, it's where you come from. And your worth, my worth, comes from Christ and what he did for me. I'm not perfect. No one is perfect. And so it's grounded me on truth and peace when the world is crazy. And there are a lot of headlines and a lot of reasons to be sad, but Christ is what gives me hope. And so I listed my family second because I truly believe I would not be here without them either. They offered me a support system that I wish every child could get. Like every child deserves to have a mother who, from a young age, tells them, like, you can be anything you want. If you have the work ethic, you have great character, just go for it. Like everything you do, just give it your all. And so that's what I did. And I also had a great father whose hard work I could witness. My mom stayed at home, but my dad, worked hard to provide for us, and he still does. And I remember coming home from school in grade school, but also in college, where I would be doing homework at the dinner table, and I would just think, man, like, when am I going to use this? When am I going to use trigonometry or so forth? And like a lot of students, I just thought, oh, I'm too good for this or whatever. And he said to me, when I was your age, I also wasn't crazy about school. It wasn't until I got to college actually that I applied myself. And I realized because I was paying out of pocket that I was investing in myself. So education is an investment. And even after you graduate, the rest of your life, it should be a learning experience. And so I took that to heart from a young age, that life is lifelong learning, and that's what it's about. And that's why I care so much about education and why I want to speak out about this and against DEI.